Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and full review of this IRONSIMITH smart helmet. The model type is SH10. Here is what we get in the box. I mean, it's not real unboxing, but I'm going to show you everything what you get, how to use, how to adjust, how to install, how to set it up, and then I'm also going to show live footage from the camera. I think a lot of people are interested into that. I think the whole idea is really good. The design of the helmet, yeah, it's maybe not the greatest, but I mean, it's not really bad. It's somehow a new design. Here on the back we have the light, especially the stop or warning light and the turning light, and here we have the adjustment. So I think it's more or less solid build. I mean, it's not falling apart or so. Everything is good and solid. Also the straps. What I'm complaining a little bit here is inside the linings here, they are very thin, the cushion, and also the size. I mean, the size they are saying in the listing, it should fit up to 61.5 centimeters, and I would say this is not possible. So my head size usually fits for helmets which are around 59, maybe 60 or so, and so with 61.5 it should easily fit here, but it doesn't. It gave me really a headache, while some of the other helmets which only say they are fitting up to maybe 59 or 60 fit easily for my head. So this probably would fit perfectly for medium or medium to large, but definitely not large or extra large. That's not going to fit. And you can see there are many areas which are totally unprotected. What you can see, you can remove or a little bit adjust these things. I mean, not much. Get also these replacement velcro things, so if it gets loose you can reattach it. What we have on the side here are these openings for the ear pads. They are pretty easy to attach, so we just push them here inside. You can see they are holding nicely. We can push this thing through, so we can secure them nicely in between, so you don't have to fear that you lose them. Also, chin strap is nicely protected, nicely cushioned, so when it's getting warmer we can easily pull it out, remove it. Then we have also these glasses or windscreen. We can easily attach it. It's magnetic, and I think it doesn't have a bad hold or so, but it can definitely give you some extra protection. That's really nice, and you can remove it easily. And I think it's not dropping off too easy, so I think this is almost perfect here. And here we have the camera, and here on the side we have the 4 buttons. Here we have the on off for the photo and video, and also the photo release or shutter button. Here we have the video button, going to show you that. Here we have the Bluetooth connection. I've never used that. Here we have the light. The whole set comes with this charging cable, micro USB. I wish there would be USB-C because it's easier. Here we have this cover for water protection, and the port is a little bit off center, but if you're using the original cable or just like a thin plug or so, it's not too difficult to fit it here inside and charge it. Charging time is really about 4 hours or so. Then we can close it, and then we have to insert the micro SD card. What we get as micro SD card is this one here. I mean, it's not a brand, but what's good, it looks like they deliver 64 gigabytes. I mean, in the listing they were mentioning 32 gigabytes, so we get the double amount, and it's speed class 3, which is even much faster than a class 10, which is really good. So it's one of the best or fastest micro SD cards which I've ever seen. And so we have to put the pins to the top of the helmet and then push it inside this slot here in the front. So we push it with the fingernail inside, and now it's fully inserted. If we need the footage from the SD card, we have to push inside again. We can grab it and then put it into the computer, and this is what I have done, and I'm going to show you, of course. So I put it inside again. We can cover it nicely, and then we have to start. We push for 3 seconds, and then we'll see, or yeah, maybe it was just 1 second. We have the blue light. We know it's on, so we can make a picture here. We just push here short, and we get this notification. I mean, it's not a voice, but we hear this clicking sound. That's when you make a picture. And when you start video recording with this button here, you will also hear notification, but it's very, very low volume, and it has to be totally quiet to hear that. If you are like in traffic or so, if there is a lot of noise around, it's almost impossible to hear. So I stop talking and I just push the button. Okay, so even though it was very quiet, it was almost impossible to hear. Also, when you're wearing the helmet, this is definitely too quiet. The notification sound should be louder than that. And when it's recording, we can see this blinking light. Okay, that's really good. What's not so good, the video starts recording instantly, so the noise or like the voice which you hear when the helmet says video recording, this will be also on the video, and the video quality unfortunately is not so good, and the field of view is very narrow. I have tested this. I mean, the angle when you have this box here, that's a 90 degrees angle, and when you hold it like that, it's impossible to see the whole thing. So I would say it's maybe 70 or 80 degrees only. They are writing in the listing a wide view 120 degrees. That's not the case here. It's only really narrow. It's not comparable to GoPro, and it doesn't have any kind of stabilization, absolutely zero stabilization, so the video will be rather shaky. Also, it's rather grainy, or it's like washed out, and definitely not sharp. It's highly compressed. The colors are quite good, and I would say the dynamic range is somehow okay, but the video quality in general, yeah, don't expect too much. If you want to use that for blogging or something like that, that's definitely not sufficient. If you just want to have it for you, maybe in case something happened, for an accident reporting or something like that, then this should be okay. Yeah, now the video recording has stopped on its own and I can't turn it on again. Yeah, that's a little bit weird. So then regarding the light function, which is also really interesting, when we want to use it for the first time, we have to long press for 7 seconds, and then it goes into some pairing mode with some blinking. Yeah, I think now we have it in the connecting mode, and we have to push here. I think we have to push long. I tried it with short press and it didn't work. Yeah, now it worked. Somehow last time it didn't work. I think when we have the steady light, it means that it's connected. So you put this thing on your handlebar. When you do a left turn, you hit this here, and you can see it's blinking on the left side for a while. When you turn to the right side, you hit here, and then it's blinking on the right side. Really nice. This will be very easy to see, like from a car behind you or so. And when you just want to use it as normal light, it goes automatically into the steady light for good visibility. But you have also other options. When we click here again, it goes into this flashing light. Maybe if there's some fog and you want to have better visibility, that's also a good option. So you can switch between the blinking version and the steady light. To replace the battery, we have to open. To open, we have to turn it clockwise, which is a little bit strange. Then we can open it. Then replace the battery if you need that. The good thing is that we have an absolute standard battery, nothing weird, nothing expensive to buy or so. And then to secure it, we don't have to turn it clockwise, but actually counterclockwise to secure. I don't know why they have chosen that. It's a little bit against the standard, but I think this thing is good. It works nice. It has nice grip, nicely adjustable. We have also this automatic brake function. So if there's some G-force, you can see I just tilt the helmet to simulate a little bit of G-force, and you can see usually it starts blinking right away. So it looks like it's definitely going to work for braking automatically. That's also very helpful. So I would say if you have just medium or slightly above medium head size and you don't have too much expectation information from this camera, from the video, then why not? For me it was definitely not working, but you have to decide on your own. So I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description anyway, so you can decide what you want to do, if you want to buy it or not. And yeah, I still hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments or better solutions, maybe you have found a much better one, maybe with video stabilization, then just let us know down in the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, see you next time.